Page 3.
All right, and are you able to bring her into, we're gonna open court once she gets here, but are you able to bring her in?
Oh, he's there.
He went to, yeah. So if it's more than 3 or 4, I'll start reading, like you said, I'll start reading just the principal matter.
Yeah, for those ones with that arm's length long
Yeah,
set of tickets.
overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I start losing my breath after a while.
She coming?
Oh, okay, here she goes.
Want me to do with the peer test?
We're ready on Buckman.
Yeah, I'm ready on.
I'm here.
Okay,
Mr. Walling, while you were gone, I was explaining to Mr. Faulkner or to Attorney Faulkner that if you have any that just gave, where you just giving a bench trial date or pre-trial date, you can give them their dates, give us a list of who they are, and we'll read those into the record.
Excellent. Thank you, Your Honor. I will do that forthwith. And gee, I guess I'll talk to Ms. Walker too.
yeah. And what was the trial date we're giving?
Trial date is gonna be March 20, wait. Do I have another one? One moment. March 23rd is the new trial date.
9 o'clock. And what-
Pre-trial date is actually gonna be the same, March 23rd.
Okay, at 8:30.
And so the trials are at 9.
Yes,
Pre-trials are at 8:35.
okay.
All right. I will tell my people that are ready to go. That's about it. And then Ms. Walker, when we get a chance, I'd love to talk to you about Ms. Brown Neely.
Okay, meet me in room 1, sir.
Okey doke.
Ready to proceed on Buckman?
Yes, ma'am.
Now calling the people versus Tanya Levette Buckman, ticket number P13. Oh my goodness, wait one moment. One moment, I'm moving too fast.
The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, wearing of head garments unless for religious purposes, chewing of gum, or reading any materials. Proper attire is required. Thank you. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, and good morning to you all on Zoom.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, people, the first case we'll call will be the people versus Tanya Levette Buckman, ticket number P13700356. 1 count of improper plates, 1 count of driving unregistered untitled vehicle, 1 count of no insurance misdemeanor. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
It's Paul Faulkner, P22994, representing the defendant. Your name, ma'am?
Tanya Buckman.
Your Honor, the city attorney has made a motion to dismiss all matters because my client has proper documents. I would ask the court to follow the recommendation.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing. The court has taken note that an officer or 2 officers of the court has verified that Ms. Buckman does actually have proper documentation for all 3 of these offenses. Therefore, we will dismiss all 3 matters. Ms. Buckman, be sure to keep those documents in the vehicle with you at all times so you're not back here. Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me, Ms. Buckman?
Yes,
Okay. That concludes your matter. You have a good day. You're
All
set
done,
to
Ms.
talk.
Buckman.
I can barely. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Any more of those?
No, I got two. I gotta give trial dates too. Oh, here, I got one more plea, but I gotta tell them what it is. And I'll bring him right out.
Is the-
Let's see here. Mr. Benton.
Ms. Buckman, you're free to go. Bye. Here, I'll let you out.
We're ready on Thomas Benton, Your Honor, for a plea.
Yeah, it had kicked me out. Hello? Hello?
Stand by, Mr. Benton.
Okay.
Have your name, sir? Sir that just came in. What is your name?
Omar Buckler.
What is your last name?
Buckner, you said,
Yes, Omar Buckler.
thank you.
Oh, Omar Buckner.
I gave him his date. He should be on his way.
Mhm.
Did I give you your date, Buckman?
No, you didn't.
March 23rd at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. What courtroom?
Same courtroom.
Okay.
Okay,
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
All right, March 23rd. Okay.
Yeah, you're free. You're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Buckner, is he getting a pretrial or a trial?
Trial date.
Okay. All right. Okay, Mr. Buckner, you are free to go. That's so shit. Okay, you said you motion this shit.
Mr. Ben, are you ready? Ready on Mr. Benton?
Ready?
I think he's
Oh, is it Ms. Benton?
attorney. House counsel went to.
So we have one. show cause reasons. Three, two, four, eight, rest is in this count. Well, it's highlighted, but it doesn't tell me what that is that.
Default.
All these,
Yes, he only has to pull this.
are you able to make sure that? How can you ever house counsel that before they get a deal?
If they come up and say it like.
Well, then they let you know,
Mhm.
but we can't let them know anything.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, sure, you know, what they have.
Mr. Faulkner,
Yes.
this case, I kind of want to have a discussion off the record about some previous cases. I've been looking for his name. I just had his name and I,
It's on 8 to 5, 1 yeah.
Your Honor, you're looking for Thomas Benton?
yeah, I found it. He must have checked in after the court reporter gave me the list.
No.
Okay, so, he's here on a show cause, Mr. Faulkner, on one matter, 403-24811. And that's only count 1. He has a count 2 and count 3 that's in default. He also has a matter 322970, I believe, that's in default, and then another matter that he has a warrant.
Well, I just had that one. That's all I talked to him about.
I know, I'm trying to figure out a way, because I really don't understand, like, when we get the file, why we're not. I guess because I have to set aside the warrant on the record, but I'm not sure how we can better inform you at the beginning, and maybe both of you can make sure that you're asking your clients, do they have any additional matters? Do they have any outstanding matters?
Mhm.
Because it's only gonna prolong our day. Because I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna wanna set aside, for sure, I'm gonna wanna recall warrants. So it's better to try to figure it out on the front end. We'll try to do our part here too, so that we're not here all day. But because this is a show cause, I'll go ahead and read this into the record on the one matter and we'll talk and we'll set them all and I'll recall the warrant and set aside the defaults and we'll just set these all. What were you going to do?
He was going to plead guilty today, Your Honor, on the failure to display a reduced charge on the one he has. But I
I'm
can
sure-
talk to, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
You know, if you want me to take care of those other cases today, I'd be happy to do it.
Yeah, because Mr. Thomas is at work, I would rather, if you could talk to the prosecutor and see if he could handle these other matters today, we'll do that. If not, we'll just set it for March 23rd.
I will need names of the cases or the charges.
Yeah, so, I'm gonna let the court reporter give you the information, okay?
The clerk.
Sure.
I mean, I'm sorry, the court clerk, you're right.
Yes. No problem. Mr. Faulkner, is this the part where the clerk would run a SOS
Uh,
because
I'm
of the
sorry.
other tickets and stuff?
Well, I just need to know what the charges are on the tickets that she had. She said she has one with a warrant, and I think
Okay,
two.
so, okay, so,
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have done it if you didn't mean to.
Oh,
Go ahead, Bill.
Old guy with his quips. Were you talking about Ms. Brown Neely?
Yes.
I got an offer from Shannon about her.
Shabazz is here. The other officer's not. So
Correct.
far.
Correct. The offer per Shannon, if she pleads to one kind of failure to display, everything else is going to be dismissed. I talked to her. She's into it. I've explained to her rights.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You did notice it was in my.
I did, but I had taken them down before you had arrived.
That's
So
okay.
you're absolutely right. I'm sorry I got into your.
Oh, I know. You jump in all you want to, Phil.
See, and then you yell at me when I jump in. You know, you point out my frailties to you yet
Okay.
again.
Okay. Now, since you so rudely interrupt me, what do you have to say?
okay, so Mr. Faulkner, you want the ticket numbers and the.
No, I need the charges.
You need the charges, driver's license expired, that has a warrant. He
Okay.
has a disorderly conduct that has a warrant. He has a no insurance that is in default. He has a charge of an accident that is in default. He has a 31 plus speeding ticket that is in
Ooh.
default.
Here's another one for you, Phil.
Yes, and he has a, let me look at this. And he has a motor vehicle operating without security. That is in warrant status.
Is that seatbelt or is that oh, it must be insurance.
Say that one more time.
It says without security. And that means something. I think it means no insurance, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it just says motor vehicle operating without security. I am not positively sure what that means.
Could be
And then
seatbelt.
right, and then he has the no operator license that is scheduled for today.
Okay, well, I think he needs a new date. Sounds to me like, okay.
Yeah.
Can we put him back in the breakout room?
Okay.
He's setting the.
Mr. Thomas,
Yes, ma'am.
can you go back into breakout room 8?
Okay, I just have to give me a hot second to take my work gloves off. But I will go back to, you said breakout room 8?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
just gonna be for a second.
Okay, thank you. Uh,
Okay, he's gone.
Did he go?
Yes,
Okay.
Two of the officers did show up for her. They did check in. Two.
Ms. Brown, have you had an opportunity to speak to the attorney in the breakout room?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll get started as soon as they get back on your matter. On
Okay.
your matter.
Person on the iPhone, can you hear the court?
I don't see audio.
Yeah. they're not-
Here I am at the ready.
Mic. So let me check. Oh, you can put your sign up. Oh, there.
Can you hear us? I just asked them to turn it.
Wait a minute. Let me, oh, okay, he's doing it.
Can you hear us now? You can unmute your phone and state your name, please.
Mhm.
Sir, unmute your phone and state your name, please.
I was,
I'm
you talking to
sorry?
me, right? You
Yes,
speaking to
I
me,
am.
right? Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was over here trying to get it to work. This is my first time in this. I never really worked there before. I couldn't get the mic to come on. I was struggling for a second.
No,
But,
okay. We need to know
my
your
name is
name.
Theodis Brown.
What time is your hearing, Ms. Brown?
My hearing was at 8 o'clock, but I had misplaced my info, so I had to call the court to
he's
re-get it.
835, page 3, near the middle.
I see. We will place you in a breakout room, Mr. Brown, for you to be able to speak to an attorney, okay?
Okay.
Ready to proceed on Janiqua?
Yes.
Counselor. Wait a minute. Counselor, are we ready to proceed on any matters?
We are ready on Brown Neely, Your Honor.
Okay, give me just one moment and I'll call that one next.
Okay.
We got everybody so far, Phil?
Did you do a Mr. Buckner on the record? Scheduled for arraignment.
Yeah, I gave him
You did?
he got his trial date.
Okay,
He's going.
okay. Did you do Mr. Is it Brock or Brooke?
Rachel Brock, I didn't do.
Okay, we kind of lost her.
Yeah, she was the second one I wrote down on my page when when they let everybody in. That's when I did like you. I listed them all on my sheet.
Okay,
Okay.
other than that, I think, like I said, I got one plea and one to the date,
You didn't see Brock in the breakout room?
not recently.
I'm checking
We're gonna
now.
take a recess for 5. We'll take a 5-minute recess, councilors.
Okay,
Okay,
time for me to go get a coffee.
House Counsel, we did get a Theodis Brown in here, if no one has spoke with him.
Paul?
Yep.
Are you available to speak to Mr. Brown?
Theodis Brown, I certainly am.
Thank you, sir.
On the docket, I assume. Theodis Brown.
Yes, he is on the docket.
There are a few Browns on the docket.
Theodis, his first name. Well, the judge is back if you are ready.
I'm ready.
Are we still ready on Janiqua Mary Kina Brown Neely?
Yes, I hope she's in here.
She's,
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Yes, we're ready.
Now calling the people versus Janiqua Brown Neely. Ticket number, well, lead ticket number SP 113-99261 and various other ticket numbers as well on the same document. Take the name for the record, your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling, P352229. Good morning, Your Honor. Recommending Ms. Janiqua Brown Neely. Would you state your name, please, ma'am?
Yes, my name is Janiqua Marikina Brown Neely.
Your Honor, I had the opportunity to pre-try this matter with Ms. Walker, the
Ms. Brown,
Yes,
can you come into the camera and press your phone, put your phone on mute until you handle this matter?
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Ms. Walker has recommended to the court that if the court accepts my client's plea to the lead file, SP 113-99261, she would amend that charge to failure to display and dismiss the balance of these tickets. Your Honor, I've explained to my client her rights, and she thrills to that offer.
So she's gonna plead to one of the 10 and 9 will be dismissed?
Yes, ma'am.
And the one, what, can you tell me the ticket number of the one that she's pleading to FTD on?
Yes, ma'am. It's one of Officer Shabazz cases. It is SP 113-99261. License improper. She's pleading to failure to display.
All right, and do you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket on the factual basis?
I do.
Do you also stipulate to probable cause on the dismissals?
I do.
All right, the court will enter a guilty plea for failure to display. Ms. Brown Neely, this was a really, really good offer that they gave you because you had 10 matters on the docket today. I just want you to make sure that you use this opportunity, I'll say, to ensure that you don't rack up tickets in the future, starting with a fresh, clean slate. Once you pay this ticket amount of $220, that's the fees that I will assess in this matter. Are you able to pay that with it? Ms. Brown, I need you to, if you were, whatever you would do if you were sitting in my courtroom is what you need to be doing right now. Are you able to make that payment within the next 2 weeks?
No.
Say that again.
No, I'm not.
Okay, are you working now?
I'm supposed to start a job by Monday. I just had a baby a month ago.
Okay. So, seeing that you just started employment, I will give you 60 days to make that payment. And that will be on May 4th, 2023. We will also schedule this for a review hearing on that same day. However, you will not have to appear in court if you pay the ticket by that date. So you have until 5/4/2023, May 4th, 2023, to pay that ticket. And you have a court date, but if the ticket is paid, you do not need to show. If the ticket is not paid, you need to be here, or there will be a show cause issue,
Okay.
okay? Do you have any questions? You can pay that at 36districtcourt.org, and you can also go to that website to find a kiosk where you can pay at different locations across the city. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Counselors, I really need you guys to make sure that you're informing your clients that they're in court. Even
Yes,
if
ma'am.
it's virtual, they're still in court.
I understand that. When I talked to her, Your Honor, I couldn't even get a visual on her. So
Say that again.
we did it without visual.
Oh, yeah, just let them know, you know, that I'm gonna ask them to turn their cameras on and be prepared to, and we'll make sure that we're saying that too on our end when we check them in. It's difficult to talk to everyone at one time because I would like for them to be in the breakout rooms, but I also need to make sure that they're informed about what the expectations will be here. Anywho, who are we next on?
Well, we might as well get Mr. Brent out of the way, Your Honor.
Is that Deontay Burnett?
James Brent.
Oh, Brent. All right. Is Mr. Brent in the court, in the virtual courtroom?
I believe he's still in a breakout room, Judge.
Know how to pull them into the virtual courtroom when you're ready to proceed on them?
We went back and forth on Mr. Brent for a while. I didn't bring him in because I didn't know where we were at, but I'll get him right now.
Okay, so he has quite a few matters. We're just gonna give him a new day to consolidate all of his hearings, to consolidate. No, he has, well, 3 under that. So should be getting new days anyway, they are, unless they have everything they need. So how do we get this right?
There he is.
Already work out, and so this is the conversation off the record. For Mr. Brent, did you already work out a plea agreement?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so he should have just been, because he's here on a show cause, did he have all his documentation?
No, ma'am.
Okay, because he's here on a show cause, usually show causes, I don't necessarily need to do on the record, we can just give them a day
Well-
out. But I'll go ahead and call this one since
Judge, all I was trying to accomplish with this gentleman, he's got dates coming and coming and coming and coming. I talked to Ms. Walker. She concurred. She wants to have something on one date. So that's really what we'd like to do, is schedule one date and have everything else canceled and deal with it one time.
Right.
That's why I didn't give, because of the great volumes, I didn't give him that date. So.
Okay.
Okay, now calling the people versus James Robert Bowles, ticket number SP 13345773, count 1, no insurance, count 2, driving while license suspended, repeat offender, and count 3, driving unregistered untitled vehicle. Please state your name or your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney. Please state your appearance for the record, attorney.
Your Honor, you called Mr. Bowles.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did.
That's okay.
Now calling the versus James Lyle Brent, ticket number SP 13688910. Count 1, no insurance, misdemeanor. Count 2, driving while license suspended, repeat offender. Count 3, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle. Please state your appearance for the record.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling, P 35229, representing James Brent. The tickets you read into the record do not exactly correspond to the docket that I have today. It may have changed, but what we do have is a problem besides the 3 tickets that are on today's docket. I've been informed that Mr. Brent has, as your clerk quite properly put it, a slew of tickets. I've talked to Ms. Walker about this, and we both agree we need to set all these tickets for one date and time, if you please.
Yes, Mr. Brent, will you put your phone on mute, please? Well, first, will you say, before you mute it, will you say your name for the record?
Yes, it's James Lyle Brent.
Okay, and you can put your phone on mute because we had a little bit of feedback. I want to make sure that the court reporter can hear us clearly, so mute your phone.
I'm sorry.
I just muted you, no worries. So we will schedule this matter. First of all, the court will set aside all defaults and any and recall any caveats in this matter or for Mr. Brent, and schedule all matters for May 11th at 8:35 a.m. for pretrial.
Thank you, Judge. Did you get that date, Mr. Brent? You're on mute, sir.
You're on mute.
I put him on mute, sorry. I'll ask him to unmute.
Okay.
So I'm gonna repeat the date, it's May 11th.
Yes, Your Honor, May the 11th.
So all of his, just so I'm clear, all of his court dates between now and May 11 are canceled and on the new May 11th date.
Right.
Very good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. We're done here?
Sir.
They're all set. You're free to go.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Mr. Walling, do you need anything from me right now, or Mr. Faulkner?
I don't think so.
Me either. I think we did good work here today.
Okay, I'm Zoom jumping, so I will sign out, go to another courtroom if you need me. I'll try back in about 20 minutes.
Did you talk, Paul, did you talk to Ms. Lakeisha Banks?
No,
Okay, I see she's at 14. I'll talk to her.
go ahead. I got a plea to take here or something. Can you take it, Phil?
That would be a yes, he's out of here. All right, I'll check
guess
back
so.
shortly, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's my defendant go here?
Who was he looking for, Burnett? Are
Yes,
you looking for Burnett? They must, I'm gonna admit them
No,
back
he's
in.
in the, yeah, he's just in the waiting room.
yeah, here he is.
Are we ready to proceed on Burnett?
Yes, it's gonna be a plea, Your Honor.
Okay, one moment, please.
House counsel, did you speak with Ms. Brock? I think she said she was kicked out.
No, we wondered where she went.
Yeah, she said something happened with her phone, with her device.
Uh-huh.
that-
So she has not been talked to. Brock, that's Rachel Brock.
Yes.
Let me go into that breakout room where they just went and I'll find them.
I believe this is her. I'm going to admit to make sure that this is her. Hello, could I have your name, please?
Good morning, Rachel Brock.
Can you change your name for BROCK?
Yes, ma'am. I thought I changed it. I'm sorry.
Okay, and then I'll place you back in a breakout room so that House counsel can come and speak with you.
Okay, thank you.
Now calling the people versus Deontay Cordell Burnett, ticket number P 133-3689. One count of driving while license suspended. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney. Okay,
Paul Faulkner, P 22994, representing the defendant. Your name, sir?
Deontay Burnett.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation that my client has a reduction in the no operator's license possession reduced to failure to display. And there's a count for no registration that would be dismissed. My client accepts the offer to tender a plea.
Okay, Mr. Faulkner, if I'm gonna set aside the defaults, I need to set aside all three defaults. So what are we doing with count three? I only read into the record the one that wasn't in default, the one that was on the docket for today, which was count one, driving while license suspended. Count two was expired plates. Count three was no proof of insurance.
Because on the docket, it has no registration for the second count.
I have the insurance.
You do have the proof of insurance
Yes, ma'am.
for the vehicle that you were driving on that day?
Yes.
I don't see one medicine on that unless we schedule it for two different times.
It is just DWLS is the only one that's on the docket. I was mistaken.
Okay, give me one moment. I'm gonna take a brief recess.
Madam Clerk,
Yes,
may I have some information on Lakeisha Banks
Keisha
before I
Banks.
cut her loose?
Okay, what type of information would you like?
How about a date of offense?
Okay, let me- her- I said Keisha Banks.
Lakeisha Banks,
Oh, okay.
You didn't talk to Brock, did you? To Rachel Clark?
yes.
You
She
did
should,
talk to her?
yes, I did. Gave her a date and sent her on her way. And she's,
Wow. Okay,
She came back, she said she didn't know what.
okay. Paul,
what's her date?
March the 23rd,
Was it okay,
for a pre-trial.
okay.
Ms. Lakeisha Banks, the date of her offense is September 16th, 2016.
Would you entertain a motion at this time, Your Honor?
Not on anything that's past 3 years.
Eh,
A motion set aside, is that what your motion?
No,
would be?
the date of this is 2016. I mean, I can set it for trial,
Oh,
I
what
can't-
is it? Wait, this is a motion to do what?
dismiss because
Oh.
because of the age of the ticket.
I can't remember the date. Hold on one moment for dismissals. I think it was 7. I think it is 7 years. I will entertain a motion for dismissal.
Very good. We're ready on Banks, Your Honor.
All right, but before we do that, I want to go back to Burnett, because I was slightly confused because you had an offer that included two of the three offenses.
Your Honor, actually only for one, that second count, it was my mistake. It was not listed on the docket. The only one that we actually dealt with was the no operator's license. So
Okay.
that was the only one I got the plea on. I was mistaken when I said they were dismissing the second count.
So the two that are in default, would you like to hold off and speak to Shannon about setting those aside or setting aside the defaults and getting a global offer?
I'd be glad to, Your Honor. What were the two charges, the civil infractions?
The civil infractions were expired plates and no proof of insurance.
Expired plates and no. Okay. Yes, I do. I would like to talk to her.
Okay,
We'll have to track her down.
I'll recall that matter shortly. And he's ready to proceed with the location. Whoa, no. Wait a minute, Mr. Wallen. Hold on one second. I thought this was just a traffic matter.
Okay.
Mr. Faulkner, I am waiting for the state prosecutor on the Lakeisha trial, the Lakeisha Banks, only because this is a neglect matter and not just a simple traffic matter.
I talked to Ms. Banks, Your Honor, not Mr. Faulkner.
Oh,
That
I'm
is a,
sorry. Mr. Faulkner,
that-
I actually
that's-
waited for you to come back in. I knew your face. I just didn't say your name.
that's
I
why,
waited for you to come back into the room in order to talk to you, and I meant Wally.
he's the old guy with the hair. I'm the young guy with the handsome lack of hair.
Of course, the much better looking one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Your Honor, Ms. Banks is a city ticket. It's a U ticket. It's got nothing to do with the state.
Is it a you?
Yes, ma'am.
When I talked to Shannon, she said it was state.
U3, it's a U ticket. The state doesn't do U tickets. Did you give her a case number or you just said it's a,
I just told her what the offense was.
okay,
Hold on, starting all over.
it's a city ticket. You know, if we can't resolve it today, we're just gonna set it for trial anyway, Judge, so. And I'd be more than happy to talk to her too. Hmm. Same. Oh. Wow.
Officer Shabazz, I apologize, but you can go, Ms. Brown Neely took a plea.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I'm gonna call, Lakeisha Banks. Did we bring her into the courtroom? Is she in the virtual room?
I wasn't getting my client. I saw Officer Shabazz was there and we've done his matter. But
What do you say?
I can get Ms. Banks out if you need her. Judge, you ready for us?
I'm looking for her. I don't see her. I see her now. I'm sorry. Yeah, we're just gonna have to set this one for trial.
Okay. All right. I'll give her that March 23rd date.
But I'm gonna go.
Here she is. Here she is.
We can go on the record while we're here.
Yes.
They may have already been in here because they were having issues. So I don't know the name.
Now calling the People versus Lakeisha Banks, ticket number U 305-25416, one count of parental neglect without proper supervision. Please state your appearance for the record, starting with the attorney.
Your Honor, my name is Philip X. Walling, representing Lakeisha Banks. State your name, Ms. Banks.
Your Honor, my name is Lakeisha Banks.
Your Honor, the date of offense in this matter, it was December 16th of 2016. I'm going to ask the clerk to dismiss this matter at this time because of the age of the ticket.
And because of course I have no facts of the matter, however, due to the charge, the court will decline a dismissal. If you like, I can set this for a bench trial.
Please do. Yes, Your Honor.
So the dismissal is not granted. We will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Ms. Banks. On behalf of Ms. Banks, a not guilty plea will be entered. And a bench trial will be set for.
I gave her the March 23rd date, Jay.
At 9 a.m.
Did you get that, Ms. Banks?
Yes.
Have a nice day.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, lawyer.
$0 bond will be continued. And Ms. Banks, hold on 1 second, because I don't know if there was, would you be willing to entertain a plea agreement, or are you just comfortable with it?
Not at this time, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're free to go, Ms. Banks. And Ms. Walker, I don't know which attorney, which house counsel it is, but Yancey Burnett had 2 matters that were in default that were on the same ticket. I'm desperately seeking a way to know this in the beginning so that we can resolve all of these at one time. But his second offense, so the first count was driving while license suspended. You offered FTD already. But the second one that's in default is expired plates. The third count is no proof of insurance, both in default.
Judge, I'm comfortable with dismissing the 2 civil infractions that are in default.
Thank you.
Mr. Faulkner or Mr. Walling, do you need me for anything else?
No, I think that's all we have.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Ms. Walker,
And
even though I'm not the judge.
It's always a pleasure doing business with you, Ms. Walker.
Thanks, guys.
So we're ready on Burnett then, Yana.
Okay, recalling Deontay Cordell Burnett, ticket number P1333689. Please restate your appearance for the record.
Paul Faulkner, representing the defendant, and your name again, sir?
Deontay Burnett.
Your Honor, my client will be pleading guilty to the reduced charge from driver license suspended to a failure to display an operator's license, the 2 civil infractions to be default set aside and dismissed.
And you do stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket for the factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
And stipulate to probable cause on the dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The court will dismiss the counts 2 and 3 and will enter a guilty plea to amended offense of failure to display on count 1. That amount, Mr. Burnett, will be $220. And I will give you 30 days to pay it. You have to either pay or appear in court on March 23rd, 2023.
Okay.
So if you do not pay by March 23rd, I expect you to show back up in court on this Zoom, or obviously you'll have, further court dates scheduled.
Yes. But
All
it'll
right.
be paid. Yes.
So $220 due March 23rd, or I'll see you on March 23rd. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
You're welcome. Ms. Cole, I don't know, Attorney Cole, I don't know if you got my text message, but that ended up being a U ticket.
Oh, you know what? I didn't have a chance. It's a U ticket? Okay.
Yeah, I tried to text you to let you know you didn't have to zoom in. It's a U ticket.
Yeah. That's because usually, and I handle, because yeah, usually I have child abuse, like 4th degree, 3rd degree. I don't get child neglect. It's written up as a child abuse case. Oh, okay, thank you then.
Not if they're truant or out past curfew, do you?
No.
There you go. And I'm guessing, but those are the two I've seen regularly.
Okay. All right, well, we're all set.
Oh, good then. Thank you. I'll have a lovely day.
I still have one ticket, Your Honor. Doesn't involve you, Paula.
Oh, okay.
Nothing
Do
personal.
do you have my email and office number and everything?
I do not. I actually do not have any of your contact information. I was able to get your cell phone number from Ms. Walker today.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I can can I put it in the chat?
Yes, please.
And you are a very good representative. I always love getting your newsletters.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Looking forward to working with. Okay, I'll put that in chat.
Madam Clerk,
Yes,
Theodis Brown, which I gave a date to, he's got a date for us on March or February 13th. There's no way that could be put on the March
I'll
23rd date.
yes, I'll put them all on the same day.
So he won't have to appear then on the 13th.
Correct.
Okay, I'll send him on his way then. Thank you.
Wait, so he has one on the 13th and he has one on what day?
Well, I gave him the date of March 23rd.
Okay, so we'll remove the 13th date and he'll handle all matters on the 23rd.
Yes. That's
Okay,
perfect.
thank you.
Okay.
So I still need to read into the record on those that we are scheduling for March 23rd. When you get a chance, if you folks can check.
I'm ready when you are, Your Honor.
You want me to bring the defendant out?
You can just give him a date.
Okay,
Is-
give him
what
a
is
date
that?
and we're on our way and send him on his way. Okay.
I'm ready for when you are on those days, Your Honor.
Okay, give me one moment.
Of course.
Well, for the dates, I need the file names and.
Right. Right. And whether it's a pretrial or a bench trial.
Correct. So you're gonna call them up or you're gonna send them in a chat so that I can read?
No, I will call them off when you are ready.
Okay, Madam Clerk is ready.
All right. R. Brock, I think it was Rachel Brock, scheduled for a show cause today. We set that for a pre-trial on March 23rd, 23.
Okay.
Mr. Brent, that's the guy with the lot of tickets.
Mr. Wallen, slow down just a little because she has to go through the files and find them.
Okay.
Just slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, I have Rachel Brock. Who is next?
Next was Mr. Brent. That's the guy with the slew of tickets.
I think that does it.
We did. He's gone.
Okay, what is Mr. Brent? What is he getting?
Trial date for everything.
But he's getting a different date, correct?
Yes, I believe if I heard right, I didn't write it down, but it was May 11th. Does that sound right?
That sounds right to me. That's what I
Okay,
have.
thank you. Thank you.
In a pre-trial or a trial?
Trial date. Let me know when you're ready.
Who is next?
Robert Bowles.
B-O-W-L-E-S.
Yes. Scheduled at 8:35 today, middle of the page.
What are you giving him?
Bench trial date, 3/23.
And who is next?
Barnes. J. Barnes, Jeremy Barnes.
What are you giving him? Or
Bench trial date, March 23. And we already put this on the record, Lakeisha Banks, March 23 for a bench trial.
okay, and who else?
That's it.
So we did not have a Thomas Benton and a Omar Backner and Kathleen Blanks today?
Well, Benton showed up, but he disappeared. As far as I know. Oh, no, I did Benton.
Didn't you do Buckner?
Yeah, I did Buckner.
Right.
And Blanks.
Gave him the dates, both of them.
Okay, so that's what we are asking. You gave all,
We need to know for sure that you spoke to that person and gave them a date, otherwise we need to send them another notice because.
Yeah, no, Benton, I talked